Hello. Today I'm going to be talking about bloodborne pathogens. Um, I'm going to give you examples of how bloodborne pathogens are passed from person to person. I'm going to give you preventive measures on how you can try to prevent being infected. Um, Talk about OSHA, about their compliance, and talk about the ways that you can add value to your company uh, due to compliance with OSHA. All right. OSHA has set down many laws on how to conduct business within your business. Um, I have a few examples right here. Employers shall be cited for violations of the standards to which their own employees are exposed. Okay. But no citation shall be issued where the only person exposed are physicians or the patients, if you were in a hospital per se. And another one here that's kind of interesting is employers shall also be cited for violations to which employees of another company, of another employer on your premises are exposed. So basically what that one is saying is if your company hires out another company and they're not properly trained and they get exposed to a bloodborne pathogen while at your site, you're liable. Um, Even though they might not have had the proper training from their employer, you're still liable for it. All right. Um, you can add a lot of value to your company uh, if you just follow some of these. For example, everybody remembers the Ebola scare, how it was all over the news here a few months back. And everybody remembers whenever they brought the infected people over here to the United States and the nurse working on one of them caught Ebola. That was bad media coverage for that hospital. A lot of people probably thought, I'm not going to go to that hospital. So that's bad media attention right there. That can hurt your business. Um, Also, without the bad media attention, um, it would help your company because, if another company has bad media attention, they could come to your company and effectively growing your income, which could in turn, you could get raises for your employees, or you could grow your business and have more sites and effectively have to get more employees. And some of the employees that already work there can be promoted to higher paying jobs. So, those are a few good examples of how value can be added. Okay, some of your most common bloodborne pathogens are hepatitis B virus, HBV, hepatitis C virus, HCV, human immunodeficiency virus, HIV, and syphilis. Those are some of the more common ones. Um, for example, here, um, hepatitis C, it causes liver damage, fatal liver damage. Okay, um, and the chronically affected, according to the CDC, 70 to 85% of them are chronically, as they define it. All right, out of the patients who are infected, 70% of them have active liver damage. Okay? 10 to 20% develop Crohn's disease. And 1 to 5% of the infected develop liver cancer. HIV, which is the disease that causes AIDS. Basically, your immune system is trying to fight off the infection. And you can have weight loss, low-grade fever, flu-like symptoms are common. According to the CDC now, about 1.1 million people in the United States have been diagnosed with AIDS since 1981. Also, the CDC estimates that 636,000 people have died from AIDS in the United States. All right. Syphilis. That's a bacterial disease most commonly contracted through sexual intercourse as well as oral sex. A lot of the people who actually have this disease aren't aware that they have it. They have little small sores that are painless and they can go unrecognizable. The disease can be spread through kissing and close body contact. The sores are usually small, painless ulcers in the genital area and around your mouth. There's also what they call a second stage of this that can occur anywhere from 6 weeks to 6 months after being exposed. It comes up with a little rash. The second type lasts for 1 to 3 months usually. But they have a little rash. It's called a copper penny rash, which is on like your sores on your hand, on your feet. So, I mean, it can cause, with untreated, can cause brain problems, heart problems, nerve problems, blindness, and deafness. And in some cases, death. It's pretty scary. But a few ways that you can prevent contracting it is if you use drugs, don't share needles. That is one of the biggest ways, besides sexual contact, that people contract bloodborne pathogens. Also, sexual contact is another big way. But some of the preventive measures are, face mask. If you work in a hospital, eye protection. Also if you work in, I'll say surgery due to blood splatter, gloves. Gloves are a lifesaver. Shoe covers, and also they have like little aprons that you can wear. Sanitize your tools. That's another good way. And use a condom if you're having sex. Also, with the waste due to surgery or something like that, biohazard waste, use the proper bags and dispose of them properly. I could go on and on more in detail about it, but that's all I have for today. Hope you enjoyed it.